Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today will be a new career mode. As you can tell, it will be Tottenham Hotspur career mode. And about the Napoli career, I went on to view it and see how many viewers it had and likes and whatever, and it just wasn't there. So I started the Tottenham career, and yeah, as I did in the Napoli career, I did the real Champions League groups. Of course, Red Star Belgrade aren't in the game, so I played with FC Copenhagen, who will be in our group, and replacing Zenit with CSK and Moscow, another Russian team. So let's get into this. First of all, let's do contracts. To start off, there's only a couple of players that I want to renew. I'm not willing to renew Jonathan Dinzey's contract, but I'm willing to do George Marsh and Japhet Tanganga. So I'm just going to go. I'm actually going to delegate because they're smaller players, so start off with 8,000. Don't go higher than 10,000. Actually, I think that I could go 6,000. Do that. 5 years prospect, £6.7 thousand per week, and that is good. Japhet Tanganga is staying at the club for at least another 5 years on his contract. George Marshall will be trying to loan out, but yeah, I'm going to do his contract anyway. Start off the contract at 3k until I pay for more than 5.5k, 3.4k, prospect 4-year deal, no release clause, that is brilliant. I'm going to leave the 2-year players for next year. Is there any players with a release clause that I don't want to sell? If I'm going to actually, he's here for 4 years. I'm just going to block offers. Because I believe that works. I hope it does anyway. Yeah, so here's the only player that has a release clause. And yeah, let's go to the office first of all. We're in the Asian Elite Cup. Take place in China. We've got FC Bayern, who's in our Champions League group. We've got PSG and Chinese club Beijing Guoan in our group. Hopefully we can do well in that. Premier League, they want us to win the title. My aim is to just get top 3. FA Cup, they want us to win the trophy. We can do that, definitely. Champions League, reach the final. That would definitely be a tough task, but we can do that. Now, I will do transfer listed. The Foyth is blocked, obviously. Victor Wanyama, I'm aiming to sell him for at least 8 million, which is his value. So yeah, we've got a lot of centre midfielders and midfielders in general. I just don't think that he'll get game time really. Eric Dyer, I've added him as well. Again, the same reason as Wanyama. Got a lot of midfielders already, and that he could be a centre back, but I just can't really see him participating and whatever. Aiming to sell him for his value again. Whiteman, I'm aiming to loan out or sell. I don't care, I just don't feel like it's fair to keep him at the club on the reserves. Oakley Booth, loan, 64 rated, 18 years old, won't get any game time, but he can be here for the future. George Marsh, I told you before, he's hopefully going to go out on loan, but he's here on 5-year deal, I believe. Now, shortlist, I've only got 4 players actually. I thought I had more, but Marcus Rashford, his 84 overall, it's got an 80 million release clause, but I need a backup striker, otherwise we'll only have Harry Kane and Troy Parrott. We've got Heung-min Son, but then who's going to play F mid? I mean, we could do, but I don't want Son to be back up. We could go 4-4-2, but what if Son gets injured? Right, and then Callum Wilson, another decent striker. I believe I made him about 80 rated. He could be a good backup. Richarlison, I can't get him actually, so I'm going to actually remove him. Ben Chilwell, I have chosen that he's probably not going to sign, but it's just in case that Rosa Davis gets injured. I was going to train him to be a right back, but I did a vote. More people wanted me to just keep Orion Walker-Peters. And also, you might have seen something on the starting lineup. So this is the strongest team. Dele Alli's missing out. This might be crucial. But Lucas Moura is going to be a star player, I expect. And also, you might be thinking, where's Serge Aurier? He's on the bench. I feel like Walker Peters could do a good job. It's controversial, but I can see it working. We've got Clark as well, but I'm going to keep him at the club. He can be a good right midfielder. And yeah, let's just do training to start off. I know the 5 players that I'm going to put into training. Troy Parrott, not Ryan Sessegnon. Ryan Sessegnon will grow because he's only 18. He'll grow automatically, hopefully. Harry Winks. I'm going to do depth attacking scenarios. And then another midfielder, Oliver Skip. He's going to be part of the bench. And on the reserves, he will play in the cup, but he will get a bit of game time in the league, but not loads. Juan Foyth, he's 20 years old, he's 77 rated. He can grow. And Walker Peters, hopefully he can grow by being in training and being in the starting lineup. So let's just sim C for Parrot, C for Winks, B for Skip, D for Foyth, and A for Carl Walker Peters. It's a decent start. I've updated like the leagues and most of the big transfers as well. So we'll have Sheffield United, Norwich City and Aston Villa in the Premier League. Straight in, offer from my former club actually, Napoli, they'll move to Sissoko. He's not going to be leaving, I'll tell you that. He's going to be a good player. And let's actually just check. We've got Norwich as our first home game this season. So hopefully we can get 3 points there, but it's all about pre-season and where we are now. We'll look ahead soon. Scout report from Callum Wilson, 81 overall, 17 million. I'm not going to go for him yet, because I might actually just stick with Son as backup, like not backup, but he'll be playing up front and left midfielder. Because we have Ryan Sessegnon as well. I'm just going to sim with the strongest team against PSG. I will sim all the pre-season games apart from the final. And I'm just going to sim 3-0 win. Lucas Moura scores against his former club and Heung-min Son scores twice. Okay, so that's a good start. Top on 3 points, the only team that won. Wolves come in front of for Serge Aurier. I think I could accept that, but because Walker Peters in my starting lineup. But yeah, he can still be a good player. He can still be part of the squad. Scout report on Richarlison. I'm not going to be getting him this season, but we can still check. 80 rated, not bad. We're playing Chinese club Beijing Guan. Now they drew to Bayern Munich, which is alright for them actually. We're going to sim another draw for them, but it's a win for us. Bayern Munich beat PSG 4-1. I believe that we've just got to get a point to get through. We do indeed. If we win, then we're through. We've got to get at least a draw. So yeah, we should be able to do that. It'll be tough though. It's against the side that will be facing in the Champions League. Let's go report on Ben Chilwell. He's 80 rated as well. He's only worth 15 million. Offer for Walker Peters is not going to be leaving. He's going to be a star player. Offer for Tasha Booth, I am willing to loan out. It's from an Argentinian club, San Lorenzo del Almagro. I'm going to actually accept that. I was hoping for more of like Championship or League One side to come in, or an English side. But yeah, I'll happily let him go out on loan. Leon coming for Victor Wanyama, 8.6 million. I said that I wanted 8 million for him, but I'm going to try and bump it up to 10. That we could get 10. It's not a big difference, but it's still worth trying to get the most that we could out of it. £10 million. Will they accept it? They do. That was nice and easy. I didn't want to go like 15 million because that'll be too high and they would have just walked out and negotiations would have fallen through. So 10's a fair offer, to be fair. And we do win 5-1. Serge Gnabry, the former Arsenal player, scores for Bayern Munich, but Danny Rose scores, Lucas Moura scores, Son scores, Eriksen scores, and Harry Kane scores. 5-1, all different scores, all 5 scores were different. Now, we do have Atletico Madrid next, which will be a tough task to beat. Offer from Manchester City for Vertonghen, we won't be letting that happen. By the way, I'm not willing to let any big players go. Don't forget, like, a massive offer from a club outside of the Premier League. Then, depends how much money it is, and they could go. But I'm not selling any good, like, very good player to a fellow Premier League club. So that'll be a steal. Now I've got Atletico Madrid. Will this be our goodbyes to China? Hopefully it won't. And it's not. Danny Rose gets injured, which is, well, it's only a plaster, but it's still a bit of a concern. Timo Werner scores for Atletico Madrid, their new signing, it looks like. Sissoko scores for ours, Son scores, and Kane scores. And it looks like that we'll be playing a game in this episode, which will be the Asian Elite Cup final against another Madrid team. This time it's Real Madrid. Hopefully we can get the win there. Hopefully we can get our first trophy of the season. But Wanyama's gone to Lyon for 10 million. We'll get £7.5 million into the budget, and we get 3.6 million from the Asian Elite Cup. Danny Rose is out for 4 months. That is boring. So Ben Davies is going to come in, but sometimes if Ben Davies is tired, we've got Ryan Sessegnon, of course. Then we've also got Walker Peters who can play there, then Aurier can come in. And I'm going to use Foyth as a right back as well, because he can't play there in real life, I believe. So we've got still a few options that could play, but Davies will come in for now. Interested in Chilwell, not too keen on him anymore anyway. Offer from Roma for Eric Dyer, 12.5 million. I'm going to try and get 15. I'm just going to try and get the most out of the clubs. I got the most out of Victor Wanyama. It's good. This means I could get the most out of Eric Dyer and the most from Roma. 50 million. I want 30.2 plus a 5% release clause. Remove that selling clause. Okay, 14.5. I really want him to go for 14 or higher. They accept 14.5, and just down to Eric Dyer and his agent to see if he wants to stay or go to the Italian club. Of course, I believe they're in the Europa League this season. Nope, I wasn't aiming to sell Aurier, especially not to our fellow North London club, Arsenal. Now it's our first game of the episode. Real Madrid, Asian Elite Cup final. Can we bag our first trophy in this career mode? I believe we can, but it will be a tough task. Not everyone's fit, so I'm going to make a few changes. Serge Aurier is going to come in. Peters, Foyth will come in on the bench. Vertonghen's going to come out for Foyth. Trying to give a few players a chance. Gumbele, Harry Winks will come in. Lucas Moura will come out for Dele Alli. We'll go like that, and yeah, this is going to be the team. A strong side, apart from the odd few changes like Foyth, Winks, Aurier coming in for Vertonghen and Gumbele, and of course Kyle Walker-Peters. So it's got the warm up here. I was hoping that we would actually get to play Bayern Munich in the final, so I can test them out, because I'll play their strong club, their strong team. So it'll be fair. It'll be a game to see their strengths and see their weaknesses, really. And before we do anything, let's just have a look at the Real Madrid lineup. A strong team as expected. Courtois, Marcelo, Ramos, Varane, Carvajal, Modric against his former club, Casemiro, Klose, Hazard. Of course, it will be his first really competitive game. Benzema and Bale against his former club. Two strong sides go up against each other. Let's just hope that we can get the win here. Come on. Here's Winks. And we do get a free kick. Don't believe that was really a free kick, but I'll take it. Foyth. Casemiro with the challenge. Ericsson gets tackled against the club that he was linked to going to in real life, but I'm not looking to sell him in this career mode, at least up until January. We'll see how he performs. I am trying to make this career mode quite realistic, so before, when I was about to put this also in the starting lineup, like, he will start obviously eventually, but for his first few games he didn't start, and yeah, so I'm trying to do the same there. Varane, Soko, Casemiro, Bale gives it away. Dele Alli, that's a fantastic ball to find Christian Eriksen, save from Thibaut Courtois. Good start there, definitely. Crowd the keeper, why not? Didn't work, but yeah. And Ramos has it out for another corner. Eriksen with the ball in, Dele Alli, well over. Good try. That's how I'm going to try and work my corners, go just power it in, see if anyone gets there. Dele Alli he could have got a better connection, but he's still got the connection, which could have gone in, you never know. Benzema, Carvajal, Casemiro, back to Benzema, Modric, that's great football from Real Madrid. Aurier gives it away. That is, he needs to be showing me that he deserves a first team spot, which he didn't show just then. Benzema, Cruz, good save, simple save. Son, Davies, Eriksen, that is good football. Aurier, he finds Harry Kane. Ramos tackles. Kane still has it headed out by Rafael Varane. That is very good defending. Eden Hazard, he's a good player, of course. Came from fellow Londoner club Chelsea, but now he's moved to Spain to join Spanish giants Real Madrid. And Benzema, and that is a great goal from Karim Benzema to give Real Madrid the lead in the 20th minute. That's just good football, really. Couldn't do anything about that. Good finish. Yeah, that's what I can say. Benzema finds Eden Hazard. Aurier gives it away, gets there, and he just keeps it on. But there's no one to collect the ball. Benzema, save from his fellow French teammate Hugo Lloris. Modric with a good ball in. Benzema, Bale, save. Rebound off the post and Winks clears. They are dominating now. Bale's number 16. I don't know why that is, but yeah. We need to up our game. Dele Alli. Winks. He finds Son and we are through on goal here. Gonna have a shot, and that's a poor shot from Heung-min Son. Could have put much more power into it, could have put it in the corner rather than straight at Thibaut Courtois. Of course, FIFA 20 is coming out in a couple of weeks, and I'm getting that, I believe the day it comes out, or maybe the day after. So I will upload a career mode, a new career mode, sorry, FIFA 20 career, about on the 27th or 28th. So I've got to set it up still. So yeah, the new career will be Tottenham Well, I'll have two careers at the same time. It will be Tottenham, but it's not 100% that it will be Tottenham. It will be Tottenham or another club there. And I'll be in Road to Glory, but this one is confirmed, it will be Charlton Athletic. I've decided this because my friend supports Charlton. Also, his channel name is VFR008. So check him out. I'll put two of my fellow YouTuber friends, links in the description, make sure to subscribe to them. Okay, then that's a very good goal actually. Good football, and it's Tottenham Hotspur 1, Real Madrid 1 in the 39th minute. Kane cut inside, no one on him, just shot with the outside of his right foot, and that's easy, 1-1. Yeah, I chose Charlton, as I said, because my friend supports them. He's a massive fan of them. And they're having a very good start to the championship season. They're second, I believe. And yeah, they've made a lot of good signings. A lot of signings in general, and I feel like they'll be a fun team to use. That is great skill from Son. Ericsson, that would have been a beautiful goal. Son's skill there was brilliant though. Since that goal, we're playing much better. It's only been a few minutes, but still, I just feel much more confident. 1 minute until half time. Been a end-to-end half so far. But Davis wins it. Son, around with a challenge, and that's a corner. That could have been a penalty, but it's not. Ericsson, not the best ball in. Courtois can catch that simply. It looks like it's going to go into half-time being a 1-1 draw in the Asian Elite Cup final. And Foyth is actually injured. Not looking good for injuries so far, just like real life. Hopefully we can get them done and back quickly. But Rose out for 4 months, so hopefully Foyth will only be out for a little bit. I'm going to make quite a few changes now, because you can make all 7 changes at half-time, well, in the game if you wish. Winks is going to come off for Giovanni Lo Celso. Lucas Moura is going to come on for Harry Kane. Eric Lamela is going to come on for Dele Alli. Then Ericsson will push to attacking midfielder. And Sanchez is going to come on for Foyth, so I don't want his injury to get worse. And Sissoko will come off for Tanguy Ndombele. So that is about 5 changes at half time. Lo Celso, Moura and Ndombele, Lamela and Sanchez coming on, of course. Hopefully they can bolster the squad. And I just want to give them a fair run out anyway, just give them game time. I forgot to put Oliver Skip on my bench actually, that was a mistake. He will be part of the squad a lot though this season, so yeah. Just 1 game missing, I won't be bad. Already gives it away, he's not had a good game. He has not. Hazard, Benzema, good save. Son gives it away, but he wins it back. That is a player that Aurier needs to be like, lose it then just fights for it back. Benzema from his get-so but gets barged out the way. Free kick for Real Madrid, it was just barging from Davinson Sanchez. Substitution for Real Madrid, Toni Kroos coming off for Isco. Will he make a difference? We'll have to find out. Hopefully it won't. Lucas Moura finds Ericsson. He still has it. Oh, I thought I lost the ball, so I was going to go around him. And we almost won it back there, actually. My tactic is pressure, by the way, I believe. High pressure. When we lose the ball, pressure or something. Oh, that is great play from Tanguy Ndombele. Lamela, Lucas Moura, oh, poor. Yet another poor strike from one of our players who should be doing better. I'll let him off, he's only been on the pitch a few minutes, or about 10 minutes. But yeah, we could have capitalised off that and taken the lead. Son, bit too powerful, but Lucas Moura is quick and he will get there. But Varane can tackle him. Good clearance. Varane has been very good. It's been crucial for Real Madrid. Lo Celso kicked, but no foul. End-to-end game. We've been the better side in the second half, though. Hopefully we can keep that up for the rest of the game and extra time if needed. Of course, I'm worried for penalties actually. I haven't taken a penalty for a while. I'm not that good at penalty. Oh, and that's poor from Toby Alderweireld. And we need to get back. Hazard gets there before who was that? Ndombele. But he hits the post, and that's a good save from Lloris there. And we clear. Now we could catch them on the break. Davinson Sanchez. gives it away. My tactic is like, let them come at me, but don't let them come like too close, because they will score. But let them come at me so I can catch them on the break. That is what I'm trying to do now. So I'll be getting tired, but so are we. That is poor from Eric Lamela. I don't know who that was to, but you should be doing better than that. Starting to just fall apart now, really. Modric, Bale, Lo Celso, clears. Of course, he knows how Real Madrid play. Played against them, of course, when it was at Real Betis versus FIFA. So Lamela, Eriksen, Son, Eriksen. That Son gets fouled, but it's no pen. I tried to shoot with Eriksen. Oh no, I tried to shoot with Son, but then it ended up to a pass to Eriksen. Sanchez gives it away. Mariano, Hazard's great stop. We can't keep it on. That's a corner. 10 minutes to go. Davies is very tired. He's going to come off with a tongue gun. So it looks like Sergio Aurier is going to play the whole game. Ball in. Sanchez can't clear. James Rodriguez on for me. And now, can we get the last? It won't be the last attack, but can we score on one of our last attacks? Lucas Moura finds Eric Lamela. That is good play. I try to cut inside. Marcelo gets in the way. He's too strong for Eric. Gonna have to bring out Lloris. Just gonna control him so it makes it easier. Just have to get it up there, and that's actually to Son. This actually might almost led to a goal from just a kick really from the race up the field. Just tried to clear it. Aurier's not had a good game, and he needs to play better than this if he wants to start in the first team.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match, number 23, Christian.
Man of the match, Eriksen. Deserves it, to be fair. He's a great player. He's a great player in this match. And that's a ball in. Aurier clears. 2 minutes at a time. Lucas Moura finds Eric Lamela. Ndombele. Eriksen. Lo Celso. Still has it. Moura. Eriksen gets tackled. Son. Lo Celso wide. We could have got a penalty. There were so many times that we could have got a penalty, but we just didn't get it. Oh, why did I bring Kane off? Penalties, and they look like the favourites on penalties, really. Just going to put it in that corner, and it's saved. Thibaut Courtois, the save. We missed our first penalty. Hazard. I dived way too early there. 1-0. It's going to go in the same spot. Oh my god. This is like, I can do better. But I just can't. And that's a save from Lloris to keep us in it. And oh my god. This is just terrible. And that's a poor penalty Lloris saves. This is the worst penalty shootout ever. It's going to go the other side. And that time we do score. 1-1. Can we save it? And no, we can't. 2-1 advantage. We've got to score for Tongan. Scores. Now we've got to save it. Lloris, it's on you. Come on, Hugo. And that's a save. And it's level, 2-2. Tanguy and Ndombele. And he scores. If we save it, we win somehow. Mariano against Hugo Lloris. Can we do it? Not for now. He scores. 3-0. Lo Celso. I put it in the other corner. Now, can Lloris save it this time? Casemiro puts it in the right hand side. Aurier. Oh no. Aurier misses. It had to be him, didn't it? Marcelo, he's going for a very long run up. I don't know what that was. I went to the right way too early, but we save it. Alderweireld. And it's another save. Belgium against Belgium, and it's a save from the Real Madrid Belgian. Carvajal. And he puts it wide. How is this still going on? Sanchez, and he... Oh my god. This is actually so nerve-wracking. Can someone... Is it actually possible to score? It is, and Varane scores. Real Madrid's best player scores, and we miss out on our first piece of silverware this season. That was one of the worst penalty shootouts ever. Real Madrid win in the end, 5-4 out of about 10 penalties each. Wow. We had the chance to win it, but we didn't take it. Real Madrid had the chance to win it, they didn't take it, but they did win it in the end. Fair play. And yeah, very good game. Exciting but nerve-wracking. For 5 days, that is absolutely fine. Offer from, don't know how to pronounce that, Samax for Alpha Watman. I'm going to accept that. 500k, he can happily go for that amount of money. That's just if he wants to leave. Another offer for Whiteman is even more money, so I'm going to accept both. I should really just let him focus on one place, but yeah, I just want him to leave really. I want him to go to a place where he'll play. Dyer sold to Roma. Loan offer for Oliver Skip. He is not going. Interested in Chilwell from Juventus. Okay, well, we're not interested in signing anyone really. And oh yeah, Foyth's injured, so I'll put in Giovanni Lo Celso. Now it was a good game. Oh, Parrott goes up to 66, Skip goes up to 71, and Walker Peters goes up to 77. That's a very good training session. That was nerve-wracking, but it was an exciting game. Whiteman's gone. I believe it was to Xamax or whatever it was. And we've got another training session. Can anyone else go up this time? Nope, but they went up last time, so yeah. The South's finishing is 87. Okay, hope he didn't show that really against Real Madrid, but you can't blame him. He was a good player when he came on. Yeah. Almost the first game of the season, which will be played next episode. Tanganga, I want to keep him. 6-6 overall, he will stay. I feel like he's going to be a good cup player. Or not even cup player, backup cup player. Offer for Lloris from Barcelona. Skipper's not going anywhere. Especially not for 40 million. If he's going to go, which he probably won't, I want about 80. That's a lot, but he's our captain. And a dull training session, but yeah, we've got a big match coming up against the Newcastle side. That will be looking for something in their game. Don't know if they will get something, but they'll try. Let's see, I want Lamella. That's a good offer, but or should I go in for like, that's tough. I don't know. Oh, that's actually a really tough choice. I'm gonna keep him. Just for this window, see how he does. And maybe sell him in January. That was a good offer there. I'm gonna end off the first episode here. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I hope you enjoyed this episode 1.